All right, one percenters, welcome back. Part 2, learning how to shoot with no hoop. Okay, so if you got through part 1, you did the 100 passes with the elbows out. Okay, 100 passes with the W. Okay, chest down. And 100 thigh tosses, 100 of those. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the first video. And if you just watched the first video and you didn't do it, and you're one of those that's just gonna watch all the videos and not actually do the stuff, it makes no sense why you're just gonna watch it. Maybe you're gonna be a Twitter troll or something and hate on other people later when you can't shoot yourself. Okay, well anyways, we talked about sequence, okay? Sequence in the first video, shoulders, elbows, wrists, okay? Sequence. Not only is the muscle sequence of firing and passing very important, the sequence that you're learning this, so the sequence that I'm teaching you. The first part was the sequence of the shoulders, elbows, wrists. The sequence of me teaching you how to shoot, this is the second part. So the second part, okay, we have to understand our aim. What controls our aim? Ultimately, what controls your aim is your hands and your wrist. So today's focus is just on the wrist, okay? So it sounds simple enough. Your wrist and fingers are the last thing to touch the ball, so that's the only thing that is left to control the ball. So all you need to do today, okay, grab a chair, sit down. Your first drill is just sitting back, elbow, forearm should be touching, fully flexed here, and then you just snap your wrist. That ball should create some rotation. Once you catch it, you're gonna be down here. Flick it back up, and then switch. Okay, do 100 of each, so that's 200. Okay, so you can see this rotation on my right hand is pretty good. You can see that ball spinning pretty good. If I switch to my left hand, I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, even though I can shoot with both. You're gonna see my left is also pretty good. Not as good as my right, but you can see that ball is still spinning, okay? And all we're trying to do today with the wrist is develop rotation. And why is rotation so important? Rotation creates stability in the ball. So the harder this thing rotates, the faster it rotates, the better of a straight line it will be able to travel at high speeds. If that makes no sense to you, maybe you've seen a baseball or a knuckleball. Okay, when they throw with no rotation and they throw a ball fast with no rotation, it tends to float and do weird things like this. Volleyball serves, those long hard floaters, and if you ever watch volleyball, that thing will float like crazy like that. Okay, so we don't want these knuckleballs or these non-rotating balls when we shoot. Okay, so make sure you guys are doing these 100 each, 100 finger rolls with the left, if you're left-handed obviously, and with the right if you're right-handed, so 100 finger rolls, and then 100 flicks just from your wrist. Just be relaxed, try not to use the whole sequence. We'll do that later, so right now all we're doing is just the wrist, just to build up some explosive power in your wrist. Okay, guys that are a little bit more advanced and want to get a little bit more technical. Okay, I took a ball and I took a mini band, okay, ones that you use for like exercising and stuff like that, and I just put it around the ball like this, right down the middle of the center. And then so when you do it like this, you can begin to see if the ball is spinning correctly. So if you have real control over that spin, you should see that line. If you don't have a mini band, just grab some tape or whatever. Okay, put a mini band and then fold it in half, and you get a nice, easy bold line down the middle. Okay, so go back outside now. Okay, get back on that same wall. If you have chalk or something, go ahead and put a thing here, make a little mark. Okay, tape or whatever. Sit down. And now this is the next drill. So first will be the wrist flicks, second ones will be the finger rolls, and the third one that I need you to do today is shooting, okay, a shooting pass, or I call it passing to the rim. Okay, so you're gonna hold it, one hand behind, and all you're trying to do is just control how you pass, and you wanna see that ball, the blue line, nice and straight. Okay, so just get to work on that. Pass to the rim, okay? With the tape, if you're using the tape, figure out how you want to hold the ball. You want to split it. Do you want to put your index finger there? Do you want to put your middle finger there? Somewhere in between, something like that, okay? You'll find naturally what feels best for you, okay? So if I do different ones like this just for the camera here, okay? Is that ball spinning straight? Yes. Is that ball a little wobbly? Split finger. Okay. So when I shoot, I'm a split finger or more middle finger. So that'll probably generate my straightest ones here. Okay. So figure out which one you do. Just play around. You'll naturally grab towards one, whatever one feels most balanced in your hand. Okay. 3 drills today. Wrist flicking with the finger roll, wrist flicking overhand, and then passing to the rim or shooting pass. Okay, that's all I got. Come back for part 3 and make sure you go do the drills before you come back. I'll see you guys later.